That's Melvin Guillard. He's on the card at UFC 136. Getting ready to take on Joe Lauzon. For you, is this one of those fights against Lauzon where it's kind of a chance to tell any of the critics and the other fighters to, shut the blank up about the submission stuff, enough's enough, and you can answer all those questions?
Man, you know what? As long as you guys keep having questions for me to ask, for answer, I think I'm going to still have me a good job here, the whole submission thing, man, it is what it is, bro. That was my past, People are so caught up on, oh, man, submissions were like your weak spot. To me, I think that's guys, and I think that's people in general that's not paying close attention to my career. My last 4 out of 5 opponents were all black belts in jiu-jitsu. They were all high-level jiu-jitsu guys, The only guy out of that bunch that wasn't was Jeremy Stevens, Everybody else, since I've been winning, was a high-level jiu-jitsu guy. Nate Diaz was pre-Greg Jackson. That was before I was at Jackson. So right now I have a chemistry. I have something going, and it's working. So people that's getting caught up on this whole submission game, guess what? Submissions are still dangerous. You know what I mean? What if I get submitted Saturday? Does that mean I haven't been working on my submission game? No. They have high-level jiu-jitsu guys getting submitted by high-level jiu-jitsu guys. That's the nature of the game. It's a chess match. You have to go in and you have to play the game. The only difference now between me now and then is I'm not giving guys a chance to get comfortable. I'm standing in their face and I'm making them very uncomfortable in the cage, and I'm coming out with knockouts, and that's the way I approach every fight now.
Well, you got to respect Lauzon from a certain respect. He's got one decision in 26 fights, so he kind of goes in there with a kill or be killed mentality.
Man, bro, I respect Joe Lauzon tremendously. He's a very dangerous opponent. The guy presents lots of problems for everybody. And if I go in there and I rest and I take the guy for granted, it could be a short night for me, just as well as it's going to be a short night for him. So I'm going into this fight just like I go into every fight, confident and hungry and ready to get to that next level. And right now, Joe Lauzon's just standing in my way. So I have to go in and I have to put Joe Lauzon away. Before there can be any title talk or anything, I have to do my job Saturday.
So I saw one piece of analysis on the web, and it said it basically means for Lauzon that if he doesn't finish Guillard in the first or second round early, he's likely to run out of gas and wilt. Is that the way you look at Lauzon, as a guy who, basically he's going to have about 5 to 6 minutes in him and go hard at you, and then you can break him?
Man, you know what? I might be getting the best Joe Lauzon ever right now. I can't go off of what his last fight looked like. You're only as good as your last fight, but guess what? He could come in very motivated because he know right now with a win over me, it might put him in my spot. You know what I mean? So I'm looking to get the best Joe Lauzon. I'm not looking to see him run out of gas. I'm going to him mentally ready for this guy to give me 3 hard rounds if he have to. But I will put him away before the last bell, because I won't be pleased with a decision. I want to make sure I put him away. And, yes, in the past he suffered with running out of gas, but guess what? I'm in the best shape of my life. Each fight I get better and better. I went straight back to Albuquerque from the July fight. So I've been in Albuquerque training at elevation for about 8 months. I haven't been to my house in Oklahoma City since May. So I've sacrificed a whole lot this year just to put myself in a position to be in that I'm in right now. So I'm expecting the best Joe Lauzon ever.
It's Melvin Guillard. UFC 136 is coming up. Your motivation for this fight must be incredible, too, because, the title fight is out there, but there's so much competition to get it. You really have to put something up impressive. Not that you haven't opened the eyes of management, but if you go out and rip his head off, then maybe that gets you the title shot.
Man, you know what? A win over Lauzon, I think, should put me in the title contention. But, my motivation right now, I haven't fought in front of a home crowd or any of your loved ones since before my dad passed in '06. So, you know what? If anything, that's my motivation. I get to fight in front of my home crowd of Houston and New Orleans because I have people coming over from New Orleans as well. I'm excited, man, about this weekend in a whole. So, I'm not really so much caught up on the whole title talk. Right now, I want to get through Joe Lauzon, but I want to do it impressively. I want to be the best fight on the card. I'm on a stacked card as well. I want to be the one fight on that card that everybody's going to remember as the most exciting fight of that night.
Melvin, you've gotten several bonuses in the past, for post-fight awards. Have you looked at this card at all? I don't even know if you guys think about this stuff about, hey, I want to get the KO bonus, but on this card, Edgar Maynard, Aldo Florian, Fan Garcia, you, Damian Maia, Anthony Pettis. It's like, good luck getting a bonus, man. Between the fight of the night, the submission of the night, and the knockout of the night, this card is ridiculous.
Right, I know it is ridiculous, and that's where you separate yourself from the rest of the pack. You know, when you go out and you can perform to the highest of your standards and outperform some of these guys you just named. These guys are phenomenal fighters, just like I am. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, I'm pretty sure if this card go down the way Dana is expecting it to go down, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to walk away with bonuses on Saturday night. Because, you know, I mean, yeah, they want to have one ultimate, you know, knockout and one ultimate fight of the night and one grand submission of the night. But I'm pretty sure if there's a bunch of knockouts and there's a bunch of submissions of the night, I'm pretty sure Dana White is going to be the generous guy that he's always been and give everybody bonuses. So I'm not tripping, man. I know I'm going home with a bonus Saturday night.
There you go. I noticed